of human behaviour, it stood the test of time. I'm not going to go through the milestones of radio and TV. You guys know all of this better than I do. But you know, it doesn't require anything. It doesn't require a socket to plug in. There's more sockets in my house than anything else. The people who love magazines, me included, we're not dying anytime soon. So regardless as to how far you're looking in the future, and you can look at all the stats which tell you 20, 30%, 40% of us are going to consume online, believe you me, that's way off. All of the people who love magazines, who fight very hard, are going to be around for at least another 20 years. I would argue that the biggest problem with the online space is that it's devalued through low quality material, and people are not prepared to pay for it, and therefore when those of us who put up our beautiful high cost quality editions, we simply can't get people to pay. So the real test is whether they pay. Here's your final lesson for the day, that on magazines we work very hard. So next time you go into a shop, when you see those words free, win, unique, competitions, numbers, we love to, they're the reasons why people pick up magazines. And secrets. Time Out in London worked with me once, and they published the secrets of London streets, and overnight they wrote in chalk on the streets, there's a secret about this street, and if you buy Time Out tomorrow you'll find out what it is. Great marketing, costs nothing. Okay, so I think that the cover says it all. I'd say this because I don't know why that's messed up. Sometimes the cover says it all, but there's a big mess in the middle of that. You can write hundreds of words, but sometimes one image on a cover and the cover line tells you everything. So here's a little run through some of them. This one is absolutely right. You remember this iconic cover? This man was shot 3 minutes after that was taken. Demi Moore started a whole new trend with Vanity Fair. If you don't buy this magazine, we'll kill the dog. It was a great cover. My favourite coming up. This is the Dixie Chicks taking on their critics. John Lennon died 2 hours after that cover was taken. Biggest selling People magazine in the world, perhaps the biggest selling. And just to prove that I really do think that one word in a picture sometimes says it all. So finally, if my arguments have not persuaded you, then my last slide will undoubtedly do that. If online works so well, why is it that we have so many of them printed to try and encourage us to go online to sample their services? I could have filled about 10 slides actually with the number of magazines that are in this space.